Hey there everybody, my name is Moote. I've been in this industry for 7 years, helping people and myself make money online. Recently we had the funnel party. The funnel party was 3 days of training, and on these 3 days of training, the first day, I taught how we're gonna upgrade funnel hacking. Day number 2, we started to teach how you follow this streamlined system. What is that streamlined system? How does it work? And what are all the steps in each? What I've done is I've taken out step number 2. Step number 1 is mindset. I showed that clip to you last week. Make sure to make a note. You can watch it right after this video. Step number 2 is all about research. What I want to do is just give you a peek at what we taught at the last funnel party. Now, I taught a whole bunch about that on day number 1, but my suggestion for you is to check out how everyone else is teaching it first. How is everybody else teaching you're supposed to actually funnel hack? How are you supposed to do market research? How are you actually supposed to find what's working in order to model it? And what exactly do you model exactly? If you find this helpful at all, give the video a like, subscribe because there's more coming. This is going to be a lot of fun. Lean in as we jump into this education. Funnel party day 2, step 2 of 5 in the streamlined system, how to do research. Research. Now, there are a couple of key things you need to know before you research. This is like where you choose your customer avatar and you do like where we talk about positioning and all that jazz. This is all research. I teach research, right? So nobody teaches what I teach. I haven't found anybody yet who teaches, oh, go and hack the industry, not just one funnel, hack the industry and then model it with hook, story, offer and all that jazz. Nobody teaches that. They teach it like within 5 minutes. So we went a little bit deeper. So obviously research is going to have a lot of my stuff. I'm going to leave that out for now. Okay. We're going to talk through everybody else's stuff because that's why you're here. So number 1 that they do, Frank Kern made a genius statement. We're going to go with red. Is that okay with everybody? I'm going to get rid of research. That's freaking huge. Frank Kern made a genius statement and it was made so well Russell actually stole it in .com secrets and put it in the first 10 pages. Okay? Let me see if I can get this right. This is Frank Kern. And your job is to write down 3 things about your customer. Okay? If you had to work with your customer, you have your perfect customer. What 3 things do they absolutely need in order for you to make them money before you're paid? Think about that. You can't get paid until they make money. What 3 things do they absolutely need in order for you to make money? What are those 3 things? Okay? What are those 3 things? Now you can take this, they need to have an offer. I would go a step further. Like if they're a funnel builder, or if they want a funnel, they need to have like a list. Either that or really good traffic. They need a list of traffic. What else do they need? They need a product that has already sold. I don't want to work with somebody who has not had a product that has sold. If you haven't sold one item of your product, I can't help you. I love you, but you need to understand how to sell. So, list those 3 things that you need your customer to have in order to give them all the pieces. Like if they've got an audience and they haven't sold yet, exactly, Jason, you could do that. A hungry audience, you just haven't sold them yet. Like people who have giant blogs or people who have YouTube channels or these things that like they've sold like some e-commerce stuff, maybe. Think about that. 3 things. Now, Stephen Larson puts it another way. Stephen Larson puts it like this. I'm just going to put SL underneath it. Okay? Same idea, different angle. 3 things. I think that's genius. It was so good that that Russell stole it and put it in .com secrets. Okay? The Stephen Larson version is, if you have a customer, would you rather have a customer where you have to take the ball and you literally have to hit it 27 times to get that customer into the hole, like if you're golfing, Or would you rather have the customer that's already on the green, it's like a couple of inches away from the hole, and all you have to do is walk over and go, somebody else did all the work. All you do is walk over. Can you imagine that? You're not stealing somebody's customer. Somebody already brought that customer to that point. Steven Larson's customer, he does not sell people who have never used ClickFunnels. He sells people who have used ClickFunnels. He actually sells the affiliate program first for one funnel away. So that way, he knows that the people that he's selling, they are right next to the hole, like they are ready, because all he has to say is, look, if you want results faster, you need a good offer for your funnel. That's his pitch, okay? How close is your customer to that hole? If you have to teach them drastic amounts, they're not your perfect customer. Your perfect customer is the person you can just tap in. Why? Probably because they have these three things and they're ready to go. Oh, by the way, if they don't have those three things, this becomes your lead magnet. What? Right? That becomes your lead magnet. Does that make sense? Anybody like, oh my gosh, that makes life so easy. Jesse, red ocean, blue ocean. There's Steven Larson teaches red ocean, blue ocean, yes. Your hole, like your unique thing. This does not need to be in a blue ocean. It does not need to be there. Can I say that again? This does not need to be there. Everything starts with a promise. Everything starts with a promise. This is how you find out the maturity of a market. Yes. Then, the next step, once everybody's promised that thing, how to make millions online. One too many PDFs of that, you're like, I get it, right? The next step, you expand that promise. So, how to make millions online in 30 days. Okay, that's a little bit of a giant promise. I did not make that promise, okay? So, after that expanded promise, then you add in what's called a unique mechanism. Okay? So now you're stating, I'm going to help you do this, make that promise even more attractive by making it bigger, and then you're going to add something that's entirely unique. Because of this little thing that you didn't have, none of this worked. Then, once they've done all three of these, once a niche has taught all of those, then it's time for Steven Larson's Blue Ocean. Steven and Russell's Blue Ocean. So you don't need a blue ocean. Maybe all you need to do is make an expanded promise. Or maybe you need a unique mechanism. The unique mechanism is like that new piece. So, if you want an example of this, of course you can make money with funnels. And of course, making money with funnels is definitely possible and you can reach the 2 Comma Club. But the people who have done this, the fastest way to do it is to funnel hack. Because you haven't succeeded because you did not do a funnel hack to help make the process faster. It's just a unique mechanism. That's it. Steven Larson's unique mechanism is offers. Well, of course funnels will work. And funnels, yeah, you can definitely reach the 2 Comma Club. And do you know what really makes this possible? You need a good offer. Okay? I say good funnel hack because it will define everything, including the offer. Okay? You got other people that do other things. Does that make sense? All right. Going through research. Somebody in 30 days, I can't remember who, taught this idea of a web of pain. So at this point, you know the customer's journey, you know what they bought, you know what they need. So now you're going to write down everything that sucks in their life. And you're just going to make a web of pain. It's one of those diagrams where you're drawing things out and you're like, oh my gosh, all these things. I hate this, right? Web of pain. Write it out because that becomes your low-hanging fruit. Exactly, Charles. This becomes your way to be able to like hack all of your copywriting. Because what's the opposite of a pain? A desire. Then you just have like the basic things that you need in order to actually launch. Does that make sense? That's what Julie teaches in Offer Cure. What? Literally, all these things are just repurposed. Re-freaking purposed. Is this making sense? Anybody getting some holy crap? Offer Lab takes this a step further. Once you write out the web of pain, you're going to write down what all the core problems are. It's what Stephen Larson calls a core problem planner. So now you take all of these pain points and you write down all of them and you start to categorize them according to, can I help with that core problem? After can I help with that core problem, it's then, can I monetize that? Like, is it worth a lot of money? Is there big value behind that? The next step after that is, well, if that's all true, is it easy for me to do? Or is it easy for the customer to understand? Does it require a giant leap? Or is it right next to the last product that they purchased? Like, is it just a... Then the last piece that he does is, can I evangelize this? Capitalist pig. You can... That becomes something that just becomes a message that just explodes. Can I evangelize this? Can I turn it into something that just explodes? How easy is that? You find the one that works best. There you go. It's all about customer research. Now, of course, you can do all of this with like a survey and stuff like that, but this is the basics. Don't go farther than the basics. The basics work. All right? Next step. Funnelytics defines this as there's your core problem. Now take that and turn it into your mountain. What is the mountain that you're taking them to? Whee! What is the mountain that you're going to take them onto? What is that goal? Define it. I say Funnelytics says this, but everybody says this. Like, these are the common threads that everybody teaches. Is this making sense? This is like, oh my gosh. The entrepreneurs that make this stuff work do not say, I have a product. Now, how do I sell it? The entrepreneurs that actually work, that grow this stuff, they do the research, they go through the web of pain, they do a core problem planner, they figure out what problem there is, how easy it is for them to sell it, how much they can make, and then they turn it into a product. It's how they do it. Serial entrepreneurs. It's how you do it. And those are the most successful entrepreneurs. I'm going to be absolutely honest. Each person teaches a piece of this. No one pulls it all together.